Hello, I am Adam and today we will see how we can create a sync layer between GitHub and GitLab. And what this means is that you will have a main repo, for example, on GitHub and a mirror repo on GitLab. So this could be like a backup. There could be a lot of reasons why you need this. So, for example, I have this Lipo web dev tools which had the sync layer to GitLab. So, if we head over to GitLab, like you can see, we have the same exact repository cloned on both GitHub and GitLab. When a PR gets merged here, it will automatically go and be here. And yeah. And of course, with the same name. So, for example, if we go inside this, like you can see, it shares the exact name and commented by GitHub, like from GitHub. And it's unverified it's because this user doesn't exist on GitLab. So let's just see how we can do that. So first we need to create an empty repository or an existing repository on GitHub. It could be a big repository or a small one. So I have already created this test repo, and of course you will find all the code down in the description. So now we need to create a new repo or project on uh, here. So new project and let's create a blank, and you can also import it, but if you want automatic you can create a blank repo and public, and let me just make it on my personal account. And just say GitHub sync. Okay, so this is the name of the repo, and we don't need like I leave me or anything for now. Then when you have created it, you will need to create a token which will be using to sync it. So what you will need to do is just go over to your profile. So edit profile, and let us scroll down into access tokens. Like you can see, I already have uh, here some token. I will add a new token and I will just call it GitHub Sync Tutorial. And I can give it a description and I will just set it to expire today. Uh, let's just say tomorrow. And of course, I will remove this after I finish recording. So here we need to allow it to write to my repository and read, but we don't really need read. We only need write and generate creator. Now it has generated this, and you should not share it with anybody. It is just like it's for testing, so it's okay. So now I will copy it and head over to GitHub. Now I will just go into setting, go into environment variables, so secret and action. So I will add the environment or the secret to the action. So let me just call it GitLab underscore token, and secret will be we have our super long, our super secret token. Now we will add the secret, and now we will create a new file. You can of course do that on Git, but for this example, I will just be using the GitHub interface. So we will create the .github folder inside workflow, and let me just call it dot. Yeah, and this is how you create a new GitHub action inside of GitHub. Now let us paste this, which already I copied it over from my other repository. So first we need to change this title to the current repository. So it's GitLab sync. So I will just copy the URL and just go and paste it. So what this means is that it wouldn't trigger this action even if someone like created a part of it and pushed to it, it wouldn't trigger it. And even if the user remove this line trying to hack our GitLab repo, nothing will happen because the token secret doesn't get copied to a fork. So even if he remove this, it will just throw the alert. And now it has set up Git for GitLab. You can just add a username and an email. For now, I'm just using the default. And now this is the same the GitLab token that we just added, and here we will need to add the same URL. So after we go here, we need to go back, and I will just search and go to GitLab sync. Let me just copy this. So it's Basamega GitHub sync. So let me just go over well here. Basa Beta GitHub slash GitHub sync. I think this is what it was called. Yeah, but a capital. And this simply will add it as a remote origin, then it will fetch, then it will just push the current file. So even if you get contributors on GitHub, it will get overridden. So after this action, we can just push it here, and this should trigger the actions and since we push it, and if everything goes to plan, you are going to see this file on the other repo. And if we go to the action tab, you can see this, and you can actually go inside of it and see what's going on. So it says that there's an issue with that it's not found. So I don't know why. This should be public repo. I think I misspelled it or something. So, yeah. So I copied it again. Let me just go inside of it and create a new. Yeah, this would. I think I misspelled something. So if we go here, yeah, I misspelled my own name. So yeah, Now it is success. Now it is synced over. And now if we go here and refresh, like you can see it automatically got this. And if we now go create any commit, for example, add a readme test, for example, it will be automatically synced over to GitLab. So after this is finished, you can also monitor this. So when it is, you can simply see what's happening. If we now go over to here, like you can see, we got this test, and this is how we can create a sync layer between GitHub and GitLab, and it is very easy. If you want to learn more about GitHub workflows, please comment down below.